sweat the technique. Don't sweat the technique.
So, what are your memories with Big L? What did he leave you with somehow?
Well, Big L, like most MCs, I've been fortunate to been around the best, like Big Pun, you know, DMX, Biggie Smalls, you know, Jadakiss, Cassidy, the best of the best like that can do it. And all of them kind of have in common is the sense of humor. Yeah. Like they have that insight to what you want to say but don't, and they hit it right on the nose when they rap. He was the type of guy that you go in the studio, you know, he not go right to work, and his punchlines were crazy because he learned from Lord Finesse. Yeah. He was like one of the punchline kings, like, yeah, so that's the era where if you had to come to the table every time you picked up the mic because everybody's watching you. You know what I mean? And as far as the tours was going, he like showed me like how to be a true professional on the stage. Like he wouldn't go up there non-prepared. Right, we would go up there and rehearse and like I was supposed to be. So that was my first experience. Like I was 17 when I was with him. So I went around the world with him when I was 17. So that like opened up so many doors. Like the first tour we did was the Biggie Smalls tour. It was Biggie Smalls, Ice Cube, The Brat, Bone Thugs and Harmony. These were all their first albums. Bone Thugs and Harmony's first album, The Brat's first album. So it was a big tour. The Alcoholics, Ill and Out Scratch, Mobb Deep, their first album, well, second album, when it was the real Mobb Deep, not the hit it from the back Mobb Deep. The second album, you know what I'm saying? Okay. So it was a classic tour. I mean, Craig Mack too. Can't forget Craig Mack was on there. So 30,000 people. So that was my first experience to the tours. Like, it was amazing. He showed me the world. Big L, R.I.P.
Cool. And this brings us to one of the what you're doing more focus right now, basically with the Alicia Keys tours all over the world. You were telling me about your tours all over. So how is it working with artists of that consistency and exposure?
Well, like I said, I had the privilege to be around the best of the best, and she's definitely the best of the best. You don't need me to tell you that. And she's a workaholic, and she got to her success by work. You know, a lot of people rely on luck, somebody to help them out. She does it herself. We'll rehearse for 4 or 5 hours with the whole band, and then she'll rehearse another 6 hours by herself. That means piano lessons. That means every country we go to, she speaks to them in their own language. Like, she really gives you a show. She doesn't have to do all of that. It's the extras that make her special. You know what I mean? It's the extras that make her special, and her work ethic just goes to show you, like, if you work hard and you have the talent, it's going to be seen. You know what I mean? And I learned that from her and Puff, because Puff is like that too. Puff might get 3 hours sleep a day, maybe 2 hours. He's always up. Oh, it's always, his mind is always working. It's just like her. We'll have a whole show done, and we'll do 5 shows of that show, come to rehearsal, and she'll change the whole show. And it'll be better than how it was before, but it's just a constant growth.
Yeah, because every show gives you new hints and new...
And if I could just say one thing too, like, she had won 5 Grammys when I first got with her in 2001. Nobody had won 5 Grammys. So next day at rehearsal, I said, what are you gonna do now? You already won 5 Grammys. She said, well, 5, why not 6? Why not 10? She's always thinking like ahead, like where some people's limitations are right there. She said there's no limitations, so she really believes like she could win 100 Grammys, and she can do it because, you know, right. It's just she's always doing stuff that hasn't been done before. Shout out to Alicia Swiss. I see y'all, Big Egypt. Yeah, you know what it is.
Okay, then another question about basketball. So. Considering you played out in the playgrounds and one of your favorite sports, how does this year's season look like? Who's gonna win?
Well, it's a lot of new competition, a lot of trades and everything else. I'm still waiting to see where Carmelo goes. He still might get traded. Everybody's focusing on the Heat. Looks like the Lakers are gonna do it again. They got the full team across the board. I mean, Boston can have a chance depending on if Shaq comes to play. They already have the foundation, but from everybody I'm looking at, the Lakers, that's not my team, but I think the Lakers are going to win again. But the Heat definitely have a chance, and Boston also has a chance too.
What about production-wise? Do you do a lot of studio work in these days with samplers and?
Well, I haven't produced anything since maybe 2000. I was on Dragon's album. That was like the last official thing I did, Ready for War, with the locks on it. I kind of fell back from the production to focus more on my DJ team. Well, my coalition of DJs is America's Most Wanted DJs. That's AMW DJs. Consists of right now about 12 DJs. I could have had 100. I don't want 100. I only want focus on select guys I came up with that really have the talent, but they didn't get that shot. You know what I mean? So I had guys on my team like Doo-Wop, SNS, Evil D. Of course, you know Evil D. Beyond Rest. DJ Thorough, DJ Rob De Niro, you might have heard DJ Rob De Niro. Mary Mack, she's the only girl in the crew. And, you know, we just, in DJ Biz, you know, up where I'm at in Albany, it's just trying to bring together a family of DJs that if, you know, you go somewhere, you do something, you have somebody who has your back. With a family setting, not just a crew of 1,000, you don't know this person, you don't know that person, and just for, you know, cool shirts and to say you're down with a team. So I basically wanted to focus more on my company because I always work for Jadakiss, Puff Daddy, Alicia Keys. I want to have my own company, you know, your own compañía, you know, something that's yours. So when I put on this shirt,
a strong identity.
Right, you know, like you might wear Adidas or Nikes. Yeah, when I wear this is mine. You know what I mean? Right, it's mine. So it's good to have it. Everybody loves the the company, and they love what we're doing. I also have EMW DJs, which is Europe's Most Wanted. And shout out to Master Cash, you know what I'm saying, Mosakin over in Austria. I have a Paris DJ also, you know, so it's a lot of, I'm building it up slowly, you know what I mean?
Last shout out to Word Up Web TV.
Oh, definitely shout out Word Up Web TV. Of course, it's New York's finest, Bronx's own DJ Iroc, America's Most Wanted DJ, EMW DJ. Shout out to everybody rolling with the rock. Of course, you can check me out on Jams 96.3 7 days a week. Not 5, not 4, 7 days a week, 2 times a day, rocking out on those turntables. No CDJs. Technique 1200 turntables with the vinyl. Holla back, it's the rock. Brat.
Don't sweat the technique. Don't sweat the technique.